What's up, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. So here's the thing. I had no idea that we were going to be getting the Supergirl trailer. I had no idea that we were going to be getting a teaser to the Green Lantern series that was supposed to come out in December. But I understand that they pushed these projects back because of the whole Netflix buying Warner Brothers situation. It's just been a big mess. I don't even have the brain capacity to comment on my thoughts about that. But regardless of the situation, I was waiting on the Doomsday trailer via Marvel, but since DC is coming along and providing their content, let's talk about it. So first, I'm going to react to the Supergirl trailer, and then I'm going to react to the Green Lantern teaser trailer, and I'm going to get my thoughts about it. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's dive right in. Crypto still doing the most. Why is this man peeing on the newspaper?
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time.
All right, so we still got a drunk Supergirl. This was in the last scene of the Superman movie.
Cars are out. Hereby declare that 23 will be the best year yet. Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know any of you were still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind. Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Who the hell is that?
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
What, Superman like?
Oh, was that Lobo?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
We got a costume reveal. June 26, 2026. Supergirl World of Tomorrow. I'm assuming that's what the comic is based off of. Okay. Let's talk about it. Theme song. Now, first off, I'm going to watch the movie because I'm a nerd. And I like Superman. I like Supergirl. Even though I'm a huge X-Men stan, I do have love for a lot of DC comic characters. And I do have love for them too. So I'm going to watch the movie based off of that. Just by seeing the trailer, I didn't get any type of excitement. It just felt like a regular movie. I don't know what direction they're taking Supergirl in. I understand that the comic reveal was at the end of the trailer, The World of Tomorrow, Supergirl. I don't have that many Justice League comics. As a matter of fact, I only have 2 Justice League comics. I don't have any individual stories from anybody. I mean, I it's still time. I can like dive in and get interested in a couple of DC Comics lore. But there was nothing about that trailer that I was so excited to see. And I don't know why. I'm not going to say like I'm really, really interested to see what the movie is about, but I don't know. It wasn't a mid trailer, but it wasn't a trailer where it's like, okay, I got to mark it down on the calendar, June 26th. I've got to see Supergirl. I don't know. I wasn't wild about it. Now, here's my whole overall thoughts of James Gunn and his universe. So he gave us Superman, which I loved the movie. A lot of people hated the movie. I don't care. I know my eyes. I know my comprehension. I absolutely loved the movie, and you can't convince me otherwise. So he gave us Superman. Prior to that, he gave us Creature Commandos, and then he gave us another television series, Peacemaker, on HBO Max. I am not interested in Creature Commandos. I am not interested in Peacemaker. I don't care to know who they are. I don't care to know what the plot is. I don't care if it is a continuity towards Superman or towards Supergirl. I'm just not interested. I don't know why he went in that direction to give us these two groups that I don't even care about. I did not watch the second Suicide Squad movie in the mind thinking like, oh, I want to see more Peacemaker. So I don't care to watch the series. I've been seeing a lot of good reviews, bad reviews, a whole lot of mixed reviews regarding the second season of Peacemaker. Here's my overall thoughts about this. James, you should have started out with the big three. Gave us Superman. Kudos to you. Then you should have gave us Batman, because Batman is legit the most popular character in DC Comics. Like, that is indisputable. It would have been smart to introduce Batman following your Superman movie, and then introduce us with Wonder Woman. Started off with the big three, and then you give us Green Lantern, which I'm excited about, and we'll be talking about that shortly. And then you give us characters like Supergirl. I'm not mad at Supergirl being the next big film under James Gunn's universe. It's just the way the movie, it's not about how the movie was shot. I don't have no problems with what I see as far as like CGI or anything. First of all, I'm not that type of person. Like, I'm not iffy about CGI and effects and all of that. I mean, if a movie looks good, the movie looks good. It's fine. It's fine with me. But I don't know. There was nothing about that trailer that just made me excited to see Supergirl. And Supergirl could have been a movie that was introduced to us later on down the line, not so soon. Like, you should have gave us that Batman Brave and the Bold movie, because it's rumored that he wants to do that type of movie and introduce a Robin. Because if y'all think about it, we have not had a Robin introduction in any Batman adaptation since the 90s, outside of the animated universe. But you guys decided to go with Supergirl. I don't know. I would have started out with the big three, and I would have just worked my way down. I'm curious. I'm curious to see how this movie is going to turn out, but I'm not excited. I'm not excited, but I'm going to watch it, and I'll review it. Why not? It's content. Now, here's one thing. I do have a superficial take. I might get a lot of backlash for saying this. I do not care. When it comes to women characters in the nerd space, and this applies to both DC Comics and Marvel, when adapting women characters on film, it is okay to make these characters fine. Now, the actress that's playing Supergirl, I don't know her name. It's not that deep. I don't really need to know her name. She's a beautiful woman. She's a very beautiful woman. Why did you guys make her be a tomboy? It's okay for her to be a drunk mess. It's absolutely fine. But if y'all could have straightened her hair, made her clothes a little bit tighter, made her look attractive, maybe put a little bit of blush on her, make her fine. Make her be the stereotypical badass babe that can whoop ass. Make her be a part of the male gaze. Because what's going to happen with this movie is going to attract the people who are nerds, and it's going to attract a lot of females who love to see, female heroism. But it's not going to attract a lot of guys. And I hope what I'm saying is not going to be misogynistic, but the point of releasing this movie in theaters is to get asses in seats and want this movie to be financially successful and make the studio money. You're going to need to draw interest. And the best way to do this, like I said, it sounds superficial, I do not care. The best way to do this is to make your female characters fine. For example, with Harley Quinn, when Harley Quinn was first introduced to the Suicide Squad, look at her costume. A lot of people fell in love with Harley Quinn. You can say like, oh, they sexualized her, they objectified her body. Guess what? It worked. Because when Halloween came around, there were a lot of Halloween costumes based off of Harley Quinn portrayal in the Suicide Squad. There was so many celebrities that decided to dress like that version of Harley Quinn because of what they saw in the movies. They made Harley Quinn be fine. But then in Birds of Prey, look at her costume. How many Halloween costumes did you see of Harley Quinn from the Birds of Prey adaptation? None. The girls want to be sexy. They want to dress sexy when cosplaying these characters. So it is okay for the female characters to be fine. If it's going to draw a backlash of sexualization, if it's going to draw a backlash of objectifying women characters, then let it happen. Force feed the beauty in people's faces, because that's what's going to get people to the box office to support this film. And I don't believe a lot of guys are going to support this film unless they are nerds. Outside of it just being Supergirl, if there's no attraction to the main character, if she's not fine, then why is the stereotypical single male, horny single male, going to see this movie? They should have made her fine. I did see a lot of scenes based on her bio, which again, I would love to dive in to understand who Supergirl is and understand how she came to be. The only knowledge I have of Supergirl is her in the Superman the Animated Series, and then also her appearing in Justice League Unlimited. It looks like we're getting like an adult version of Supergirl, a drunk version of Supergirl. I mean, she was drunk at the end of Superman the movie, so you can see she's going to be a drunken mess now. But again, I don't know. There's no excitement. There's no excitement, and I want there to be excitement. I'm going to watch the movie. I'm going to the theaters to see this Supergirl movie because I'm interested, because I'm a nerd. But as far as what was released in the trailer, not really excited about it. Jason Momoa is going to be playing Lobo. That is A1 casting because he looks like Lobo. He absolutely looks like Lobo. I don't know why they casted him to play Aquaman previously. He did a good job as Aquaman, let me just say that. The first movie was good. The second movie, questionable. There's a lot of movies in the Snyderverse that's questionable. I can do a separate video about that, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about Jason. We only saw a glimpse of Lobo in this film. Bring out Lobo. And even if we see more of Lobo and we see Lobo and Supergirl fighting, low-key, I don't want Supergirl to win against Lobo. I want Lobo to beat Supergirl's ass. Like, I want Supergirl to, like, you know, hold her own. But I want the villain to win in this movie. I don't want it to be a stereotypical movie where the hero always wins. Like, let Supergirl take her L's. She can save the day, but as far as fighting Lobo, I want her to lose against Lobo. I want the villains to actually not be killed off or not reap the consequences in their very first introduction when being adapted into films. That is a big problem that I have with the MCU. I don't have that much criticism regarding the James Gunn universe because I only have Superman, and the only thing they did with Superman was locked up Lex Luthor, because obviously why would you kill off Lex Luthor? That's just stupid. I don't want Supergirl to kill off Lobo. I don't think that's going to happen. Lobo is too strong of a character to be killed off by Supergirl. This is no shade. This is not me projecting misogyny. I'm just saying Lobo's that nigga.
You can...
Kyrie, Keezy Kryptonian thinks he can frag the main man.
I want her to take an L in this movie. I want her to save the day, but I want her to take an L with her fight with Lobo. So that's just my projection. That's just my prediction. That's just my theory regarding this movie. Not really excited about it, but I am going to watch it. But anyway, let's move on to the Green Lantern series teaser. This teaser was only like 10 seconds. I'm like, bruh, what are we doing here?
They trained my entire life for this.
You're not ready to get up in front of the class till the ring says you are.
James, I'm gonna need more than that. I'm actually more excited about Green Lantern than I am about Supergirl. That's kind of like ass backwards because Supergirl is an actual film and Green Lantern is gonna be a television series. It is what it is. Now, as far as Aaron Pierre playing Green Lantern, I don't have a problem with that. As I said about the male gaze and making Supergirl be fine, they clearly casted Aaron Pierre to play Jon Stewart because Aaron Pierre is highly popular. He's one of the most popular black actors to come out of this new era in Hollywood. And women find him hell of attractive. His movie, The Bridge, it did numbers on Netflix and he kept going viral.
What if we just walk away?
Well, now you're starting to talk.
And I was like, nah.
Speaking of virality, I mean, one of the biggest things 2024 is when he did the Spirit Tunnel for the Jennifer Hudson show.
Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa, get it, Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa.
Aaron Pierre's Spirit Tunnel was the first time we actually had to turn off the comments on our social media. It turns out he was too high for all y'all to handle.
The man keeps going viral because a lot of women are attracted to Aaron Pierre. So they are going to tune into whatever project he's involved in. So I understand why James Gunn casted him because he wanted eyeballs on the television. He should have had that same mindset. Now, there's nothing wrong with the actress that's playing Supergirl. There's nothing wrong with her. But he should have had that same mindset with her and making her appeal to the male gaze, making her be attractive. Because Aaron Pierre is attractive to the female fan base. So make Supergirl be attractive to the male fan base. Because Aaron Pierre looks absolutely nothing like Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart is my complexion, my shade of brown. And, and Aaron Pierre, he is light bright. There are a plethora of other brown actors they could have had be cast as Jon Stewart. Aaron Pierre, he keeps going viral because of his looks. So from a business standpoint, it makes total sense why he's playing Jon Stewart. I need to see more from the trailer. I'm interested to see what happens because we have not had a Green Lantern portrayal since that movie that happened in the early 2000s. I believe that was like in 2008. The Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds.
Damn, that's beautiful. You're welcome, Canada.
Because the movie flopped so bad and it received a whole lot of criticism of how terrible the movie is, we have not seen Green Lantern in like 2 decades. And this is more than time for a Green Lantern to be introduced in a film adaptation, We need to dive into more characters. Like I said, this series was supposed to come out in December, this December of 2025. We could have been, watching it now and I could be giving you reviews, but we ain't getting it. And I believe the holdup was because of this whole Netflix thing. But I'm excited for Green Lantern. It's a shame that I'm more excited for the Green Lantern series with this 10-second clip than I'm more excited for Supergirl with this 2-minute trailer that didn't even pique my interest. I don't know, y'all. I still have faith in James Gunn. Like I said, I loved the Superman movie. I don't with Creature Commandos. I don't with Peacemaker. I'm not gonna dive in to watch them. Just uninterested. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Supergirl trailer. Those are my thoughts on the Green Lantern teaser. James Gunn, I'm still gonna support. I'm still gonna support. I just don't have any excitement behind the Supergirl project, and I want to have excitement. So we'll see what you got cooking, but as of right now, I'm not really excited, but it's okay. Let me know your comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully the next video will be about the Doomsday trailer. We will see. Peace.